So they're slowly but surely on the rise, like how we said earlier. But now we move on here. Match number 8, and this is the one that we were talking about. This is probably the one that Michigan State has the best chance in. You feel the tension kind of rising here as these are man to match or man to watch here. Number 14 ranked Cameron Caffey, the 20-6 overall in the season, the sophomore, against number 6 ranked Abe Assad, a freshman, 19-4 overall, 4-1 in dual action.
And keep in mind the last 2 weeks for Cam Caffey, a win over number 9 Taylor Venz, a win over number 13 Zach Braunagel, and this would put him in the top 10 if he's able to pick up a win over Abe Assad, who's ranked 8th in the country.
Yes, definitely be a huge win for Caffey.
And how about since his loss to Billy Janzer in the Rutgers duel that we called here in East Lansing, Cam Caffey has rallied off 5 straight matches, 2 of those, of course, coming over ranked opponents, which is his longest win streak of the season, where he sits now at 20-6.
Caffey, definitely one of the bright spots for Michigan State and showing why. Again, he's just lightning fast on his feet.
And this is where he was working too much against Billy Janzer. Is from that he allowed Billy Janzer to work from that overhook, and he was successful in the Junior World Championships with this overhook, but he cannot allow his offense to come solely from that overhook position. And that's where he's adapted over the last 5 matches, is he's not relied so much on that offense from that overhook and started to get back to where he was moving his hands and feet. And as you mentioned, how quick he is.
Exactly.
That's where he's been successful.
Abe Assad doing a good job of kind of keeping Caffey tamed right now, but Caffey can go from standing on his feet to grabbing your legs in an instant. This is definitely one of the best matches of the day right here.
Oh, cradle, possible cradle for Cam Caffey.
Caffey taking the advantage right now.
Caffey has to hook that leg. That left leg that's dangling right there, he has to hook that.
Spartan coaching staff saying that's 2. Now Caffey caught on the bottom. Look at Abe Assad go. Just back and forth action right now.
Let's pay attention to the corner.
So they will go to the review.
I think this is going to get waved off.
Really?
I do. I really do.
So we will see.
So watch. They called it. Let's pay attention to where they called it. So it looks like he has that left leg in. Comes here, he gets 2. I don't agree with it. I have a feeling they're going to reverse this call, which will in turn take away the 1 point for the escape. So most likely we're going to be at 0-0.
0-0 again? Okay, so we'll see what happens.
I'm not betting on it, though. Don't quote me.
Don't quote you. All right. All right. I won't quote you on that one.
You never know. Because there's no third-party review here, right?
Exactly. It's all based on the refs and what they see. So.
Right. They called it. They're reviewing their own call. So it's very rarely are you going to get an overturn of your own call.
Yeah, it sounds like football where they go to New York and they get a review. And, someone buzzes down and hey, review this. It's solely on the objectivity of the referees and what they see.
Such a close call.
Very close.
And you start to think, for consistency purposes, when you look back to the Jake Tucker match.
Exactly.
When they challenged Caleb Young's takedown, or Malcheski, excuse me.
Malcheski, yeah.
With Malcheski, Kemmerer actually had the leg hook but he also had the hip of Malcheski down.
Exactly.
Cam Caffey had the leg hooked, but Abe Assad was still on all fours, so they're taking a long time.
Yeah, they're taking a long time. They're trying to get this one right.
This is one of those 50-50 shots. Well, I guess it's going to be 49-51, but here it comes.
Here we go. You're right. Reverse. So they reversed the takedown call. Again, like how you were saying, because of that, it takes away the escape point. So we go right back down. We should go right back down to 0-0.
Yeah.
And a shower of boos from both fans, both Iowa and Michigan State.
They'll have to clear the riding time as well. It sits at 7 seconds, but without a takedown, we're at 0-0 riding time, 0-0.
As we're waiting to make sure we get the scoreboard right. Roger Chandler getting a piece of his mind.
Yeah, Jamie George, he's saying that's on you. You're at the head table.
Yeah. So here we go. Right back down to 0-0, basically where we started. Under 45 seconds ago here in period number 1. Took a while, but they got the call right, so. Kind of a boost for Iowa now because they were down Abe Assad was down 2-1 if that call were to stand. So tough break for Caffey.
Stall warning on Abe Assad.
They're telling Cam just do it again. But Abe Assad going in on that left leg of Caffey. Definitely a fun match to watch as we get under 5 seconds to go in match number 8. Wow.
But
another review, and this one right at the end of the period, just an eruption of confusion and anger from Michigan State.
And this is where you hate to be critical on throwing the brick in any particular match.
As they put 2 up on the board for Abe Assad right at the end of that one, you see Roger Chandler almost to the middle of the mat to tell them to go review it.
And this one's not getting overturned. You get one a duel. They already overturned one call in favor of Abe Assad. I'm saying 2, no doubt.
And quick.
Oh! How about it?
All right, so they do change it. So we're, again, right back down to 0-0. This has been a very interesting match. Lots of reviews. And that's what happens when you get 2 of the best guys going at it.
But now back to my point. You hate to be critical of throwing the
brick. Yep.
For Lane Malcheski, right? Because he was in a pretty close match, but thinking about this upcoming match and the implications it has, because if Cam Caffey wins this, he could be the number 1 seed.
Exactly.
At the Big Ten Championships.
Exactly, yeah. Very good point right there.
Cam Caffey looking to spiral, do the 360. He's going to have to get that that left leg over. Abe Assad comes up to his feet. And the hips of Cam Caffey. He's going to have to get that right leg back. Abe Assad's locking that right leg out.
Cam and Caffey fighting, but Abe Assad has a strong hold on that right leg of Caffey. And there goes Caffey taking the advantage, trying to get that leg loose. The Spartan crowd chanting too. This is one. There you go. They get it right there.
And Cam Caffey has double boots and not where you want to be.
One escape point, however, for Abe Assad, but this has been a very high-tension match.
We should mention Abe Assad has been hit for stalling as well. But being down, he's going to have to be the aggressor.
Exactly. Just over 30 seconds ago here in the second period. A very eventful match so far here as we near the end of today. Abe Assad with the left leg of Caffey right there. Under 15 to go now.
And did you notice just that little shimmy from Caffey left to the inside, which put him from going out of bounds and getting a stall call to being stuck here and closing out the period without giving up a takedown. Smart wrestling from the veteran Michigan State Spartan.
So Caffey, great mat IQ right there. Avoids the takedown, leads 3-1 as we enter the third and final period. 2 minutes up on the clock. Caffey will start in the upper position. Abe Assad in the lower position. And this one's going to go right down to the wire. One of the best matches of the day so far.
And you can't give up 2 here if you're Caffey. Smart to let that go. You give up the 1 point for the escape rather than the 2 points for the reversal.
You reset and try to go right back at it. Start back from the drawing board, so here we go. Abe Assad fighting tough, has that right leg of Caffey, trying to break free.
And Abe Assad hasn't been able to figure this puzzle out for Caffey. He's been in deep on multiple single legs, but Caffey, look at him do the splits.
Awkward position for Caffey. He doesn't seem phased though, just.
Stalemate called. And now, I think back to Michael Kemmerer when he defeated Mark Hall. He was up, and he still continued to stay on his offense. Caffey, if he wants to take it to the next level, he has to go out here and get a takedown. This would spark this crowd. Continue to build on that lead. Don't just sit on the 1 point lead. You have it now, but Abe Assad's going to continue to come forward.
Yeah, Assad is not going to lay off. He's going to keep getting more aggressive. This match goes on. Has the leg of Caffey once again. He's been hasn't had trouble getting that leg all match, but Caffey breaks free. This crowd is electric.
Yeah, and I can tell you this, Caffey's going to get hit for stalling soon here.
Back on their feet now, Caffey breaks out, and they will reset under 40 seconds ago.
He's getting hit here soon.
There it is, yep, you're right.
Right on cue.
Caffey trying to get on his feet, trying to break away from Assad. Under 20 seconds to go. This is one heck of a match right now. Look at this match go right down to the wire. Who's gonna get it?
3 top 15 opponents in the last 2 weeks for Caffey. Flow Wrestling put him in the top 10.
Caffey gets the dub. A match all the way down to the wire, and that definitely sparks the crowd. A tough 3-2 win for Caffey, and you see Roger Chandler going over to him.